ground. We'll go ahead, take a nice, simple seated position, sitting crisscross. Just relaxing, hands on both those knees, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose, making that spine nice and tall, and a nice deep exhale out through the mouth, relaxing those shoulders. Go ahead and take one more nice deep breath in. And this time when we exhale, we're going to go ahead and twist to the left, placing our right hand on that left knee, left hand behind the back, twisting to look over our left shoulder. And then we'll go ahead and take one nice deep inhale, bring it back to center, and then go ahead, exhale, and twist it to the right, looking over that right shoulder. Go ahead, take one more nice deep inhale, and bring it back to center, exhaling, placing both those hands on your knees. Now, holding firmly on your knees, keeping those arms extended, we're gonna round out the back and lean back, stretching out your upper back, bringing that chin to chest. Again, taking a nice deep breath here. And then go ahead, exhale it back to center. We'll go ahead, do one more. Inhale it, lean it back. Hold on to those knees nice and firm. Feel that in your upper back. One more nice deep breath in. And then go ahead, exhale, and let's bring it back to center, nice straight back. Then we are going to inhale our arms up. And then we will exhale that left arm down. You have two options. You can either keep your hand as it is and exhale, bringing that right arm over, or if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, go ahead, drop that elbow to the floor, and then you'll get a deeper stretch coming down that right side of your body. And then let's go ahead, inhale it back up. Arms nice and tall, and then this time exhale that right arm down, and again, either keeping that hand there or elbow down, exhale it, sending that right arm over, making sure you're keeping it overhead, not in front of it. And then let's inhale it back up, exhale both those hands down behind the back. We are going to interlock those fingers, keep those arms extended, and raise those arms up nice and high, stretching out our shoulder. And then as we are here, let's go ahead, drop that left ear down to the left shoulder. Nice simple neck stretch. And then let's bring the right ear down to the right shoulder. And then we'll bring it back center. Go ahead, exhale those hands down. We're gonna move our hands in front of us onto the floor so that we can push up onto them to uncross our knees, keeping our feet together, knees open. Let's bring it down into a child's pose position. Hands on the floor, arms nice and extended. Reach those fingers as far as you can as you sit on your heels, chin to chest. And then let's slowly walk our hands over to the left. Feel the stretch mainly in that right side of your upper back. And then let's go ahead and walk the hands slowly over to the right. Then we will go ahead and bring it back, center, keeping those arms nice and extended, palms on the floor. We are going to move into our puppy pose, meaning we are going to slide our hands forward as we raise our hips up. Once your hips come to the highest point, go ahead and drop your forehead to the floor and press your chest into the ground, stretching out your chest and your upper shoulders. Again, making sure those hips are nice and high. And then go ahead, drop those elbows to the floor, pick the hands up, and place those hands on the back of your shoulders. And then once again, press your chest down. Feel that stretch going through your triceps. 3, 2, 1. Let's place our palms back down on the floor. Slide the hands back so that we come back into quadruped position, hands and knees. From here, we're going to go ahead and step that right foot forward into our low lunge, making sure ankle and knee are nice and aligned. We're going to keep both hands on the ground, just sink those hips, feel it go through that left hip flexor. And then from here, let's keep that left hand on the ground, bring the right hand up to the sky, looking straight up at it, shoulders stacked on top. And then let's go ahead, bring it down. Next, we are going to, in this position, take that right foot, turn it out towards the right, take a few steps out to the side as we drop our hands down to our forearms into this lizard pose. You should feel this stretch running through that right inner thigh. Just have 3, 2, 1. Let's press it back up onto our hands. Step that right foot back. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. Left foot forward. Again, align the knee and the ankle. Keep those hands on the ground and just sink your hips. Stretching out that right side now. We're going to go ahead, keep that right hand down, twist towards the left, bring it up to the sky. And then we have 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back down. Left foot, turn it out. Take a few steps towards the side, and then go ahead and drop it down to those forearms. Stretching out our left inner thigh now. Three, 2, 1. Let's press it on up. Step that left foot back. And now we're going to raise the knees up, coming into our downward dog, upside down V. From here, let's pedal out the heels, stretching out your calves. And depending on how tight or loose they are, maybe you hold it down for a couple of seconds on one side, and then you bring it to the other side and hold it down. Push those shoulders back. Keep those arms nice and straight, bringing your chest to your thighs. Let's go ahead, place both heels down onto the ground. And from here, we're going to take our right hand and reach for it to our left ankle. One last spinal decompression. And then let's go ahead, place the right hand back on the ground, switching sides, left hand to that right ankle. Let's go ahead, place that left hand back down, and now we will slowly walk our hands back to our feet into this forward fold, stretching out our hamstrings. If you can reach the floor, that's awesome. Place those hands down. If you cannot, it is okay to bend your knees so that you can reach the floor. And then from here, we are going to take a nice big inhale up, sweeping our arms up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up. Arms nice and tall. Let's go ahead, bring our hands together and come into a slight back bend, stretching out that core just as far back as you can go without there being any pain. And then go ahead, bring it back center as we exhale our arms back down. One more forward fold. Now that we've loosened up those hamstrings just a little bit. And again, if you cannot reach the floor with those legs straight, it is okay to bend them. Take some of that pressure off. And then we're going to go ahead and take one Last final inhale. When we inhale up, reach as far high as you can, really stretching out your core. Go ahead, inhale it up, sweep those arms overhead. Reach, 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 reach. Nice and tall. And then slowly exhale those arms down, relaxing those shoulders, all those muscles. Whew. And that is our 10 minutes of stretching. That is all I have for today. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next week.